Good morning, everybody. I am doing another live today. Yesterday's full moon was very intense, and we are obviously still in the full moon energy. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you were able to sleep. I, on the other hand, had a mix of not sleeping and very deep sleeping. So, for reasons I will kind of keep to myself, but very wild energy. I just did a little spiritual chat on my Instagram. If you go over there, you can see it. It's posted about how this full moon in Aquarius, this particular blue moon, has felt very much like Moldavite. And I had thought about this before it happened, but I'm not a moonologist. I'm just, kind of a novice in that department. So I'm learning, but my prediction was that this full moon would be very much like Moldavite, the way that Moldavite works, right? And it really does seem like that's the case. In any case, I would love to hear you guys' thoughts about that. Again, I am new in the study of the moon, although I have been pulled to it, called to it, have had visions and dreams about the moon goddesses in two different cultures. So I'm gonna, with this full moon and its happenings, I'm going to study it further for sure. That feels like a calling for me, but it's a little nutty. So this reading, I want to really touch more into that. I want to touch into specific issues that were brought about yesterday or the day before, and how to resolve these issues, okay? So if you have had any issues brought about during this full moon time, this reading is going to be about the solutions and how to resolve those issues. And if you haven't, that's great. You can continue watching the reading if you like. You may get insight for other things going on in life, but this reading is going to specifically be touching on that subject, okay? For myself included, but this will be a general reading, so anybody who is experiencing that. Also, I found this book the other day. This is a illustration that I did years and years ago, but I really like it, and I think it flows well with our readings here, and I'm kind of inspired to do some more in that style. It's a watercolor. I don't paint a lot in watercolor, but there was one summer where I was like into it. I think I might do that again. Anyway, let's get these cards going. Definitely need some angel energy. Moldavite energy is very similar to like the way angels work when they come in and really clear paths for you in a very seemingly chaotic. I mean, it feels very chaotic at the time. A little scary. Not gonna lie. It can feel a little scary. So let's get some clarity on what's happening, how we can get through it, and how it will be resolved. Okay. And possibly time frames if it pops up. If not, I'm not gonna push for it. But if the energies want to allow us to know that, then it will pop up. Okay, almost done, you guys. This shuffling is taking a while today, which no surprise. No surprise for today's energy. Okay, I think I got two. Yep, I got two. Here we go. And instead of coffee this morning, because I did not want to add more. I love coffee. I drink it dang near every day, but today I really needed more of a calm energy, not to amplify the already chaotic energy, so I'm drinking a matcha instead. All right, let's go ahead and flip this over. And if you're not here on the live, no worries. You can always watch the replay. I think it's a little earlier today than I did yesterday, so nobody's on, which is totally fine, you guys. I'm not discouraged by that. when people are on, they're meant to be on. If they're not, people who are meant to watch it will see the replay. Okay, so again, I will hold the cards up as they need to be held up, okay? Since I can't get the whole thing in this format, but actually, I should have done it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and start. I will just move the camera around and hold the cards up to make it more clear, okay, since it's not getting the whole spread in here. Hello, so this reading is going to be a continuation of the full moon reading, specifically for if any issues came up during the full moon on a Sunday, yesterday, or today, issues or things that need some answers. I know a lot of this full moon is very much like a Moldavite kind of energy where things are popping up seemingly chaotically, kind of out of nowhere, but I do believe that it is for our greatest good in a universal sense. It may not feel that way, and it would be a little bit harsh of me to just say that for everybody, but this is a general reading, so let's go ahead and start. Four of Hearts here we have 4, and that's very, very fitting because 4 is the number of learning, of lessons, life lessons, soul lessons, and it's the heart card. So these lessons are really, really going to come from our heart chakra, our learning, and it's going to come from our heart area, energy, heart energy, but it's also going to eventually it's going to strengthen that. It's going to strengthen that area of our yikes. Okay. So, I'm sorry. We're going to go this way and this way, okay? So that's a very good thing. It's just something to be mindful of because if you are resisting the lesson, it can be very damaging for that heart center instead of healing. So we want to heal it, right? So whatever's going on, let's make sure that we understand that this is actually a lesson that is going to help our heart center, okay? So sometimes it may feel like it's an attack, or it may feel like it's a very personal, like a personal attack. But if we look at it in a bigger sense, that's not what that is. But let's keep going forward because, yeah, it definitely feels like that, doesn't it? All right, peaceful resolution. That's what we want. Look at and that energy is coming from the heart chakra right there, right? Let me go ahead and read the guidebook here, and this will be different for everybody. But I know that when I read from the guidebook, everyone has something that pops up in their consciousness that resonates with them, which is very important. Peaceful resolutions. The challenges you're inquiring about are going to come to an end. Conflict will cease and soon be replaced with harmony. There will be a sense of peace shared by all, even if some only agree to disagree. Disagreements will be resolved in your favor. This includes struggles with employers, legal battles, arbitration, and even strife among family or friends. Be forgiving and understand with those who may have been in error. Allow peace to come with grace and dignity for everyone. Okay, so yeah, that's very, very good. A peaceful resolution is going to come even with disagreements. And the forgiveness part is definitely going to help our heart center, right? That's going to help us, even if we have to forgive in a selfish way for selfish reasons. Hey, that's okay because it's still shifting our energy, okay? Sometimes that's very, very needed. And it doesn't matter if... It does need to be true forgiveness, but it doesn't matter if it's because you care about the person. Because sometimes people who have really wronged us, we can't force ourselves to care about them that way, okay? So if we forgive them for ourselves, that is A-okay and very, very recommended. Helpful people look at people are going to come to your aid in this situation. This is a situation where you feel alone right now, but you are not alone. And please remember that they are all around you. Okay, I'm going to read the guidebook again. Helpful people, this card indicates that it's time to expand your circle of friends, or you may find yourself needing to do some professional networking. Make time to branch out in order to create the personal or career connections necessary to be happy and successful. This card can also indicate that your situation requires the input of those who can assist you in accomplishing the task before you. This may include professionals in the field related to your question or others who work for or around you. It could also include people in your personal life who have experience that would be useful. This card lets you know that someone will be entering your life soon who can make your dreams come true. So there are people around you willing to help you. That is my initial read. But after reading the guidebook, there's also going to be more people coming into your life, important connections being made from whatever the situation is. This situation is going to bring the right people into your life and create these new, very important connections. That's awesome. Okay. I'm going to just hold this up. So the pleasure card came out upside down. So this is the feeling I'm really getting from this is not to seek escapism right now, not to just be a pleasure seeker to escape the energy of this issue. We need to deal with the issue head on. So it's just a little bit of a warning, okay? Because escapism during this time can really lead to the situation maybe getting worse or the situation not being resolved, and it's just holding that peaceful resolution off. So at this time, don't be a pleasure seeker as far as escapism goes. Of course, take care of yourself, self-care, do things that are good for your spirit. But as far as escapism, that's a no-go. Do not do that this time, okay? Let's go move on to the next row here and see what it tells us here. The Jack of Clubs. So we need to stay grounded. We need to stay grounded in our work. Stay grounded in our connections. So that connection again, we're going to find grounding in these things. So we just keep on doing what we do. Okay? We do our best. We live our lives. We do what we're supposed to do. So we're just going to keep doing that. Okay? Because this issue is arising among this. So this is just a little confirmation that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, so just keep doing that. Communicate clearly. Oh, yeah. It's going to be very, very important to communicate. It's always important to communicate clearly, but especially during this time when there are people that are going to try and get you in a gotcha moment. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that card. I'll go ahead and read the guidebook and let's see what other insight we have. This situation requires very precise and careful communication. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In-person discussions are preferable, but if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. By clearing up any misunderstandings, you can heal the situation so that everyone can start moving forward again. That's very true. That's very true. So, watch your communication, communicate clearly. If there's misunderstandings, clear them up straight away, all right? It's going to be very important. Big happy changes. Okay, so this will lead you continuing on working and doing what you know you're supposed to be doing and fixing communications, and making sure they're clear and not that everyone understands each other. Okay, you're gonna be important here. You are gonna be the jack that connects everybody and clears things up. Okay, so it's a big task, but it's important, and you're important, and that is going to lead to big happy changes. I probably don't need to even read the guidebook here, but I'm gonna do that anyways. So let's see what it says. Big positive changes are coming into your life. You may find yourself on a new career path, entering a new relationship, or moving to a new home or city. Embrace these exciting events, knowing that your angels will be beside you all the way. What you are asking about may require you to take leaps of faith that seem frightening or beyond your ability. Trust that the opportunities before you are meant to bring you happiness. These options would not have presented themselves unless you were ready for them. Release your fears and follow your heart. Okay, so big happy changes. Because of all this positive work and grounding that you're doing are going to lead to new, bigger opportunities, better things in your life. And I really, really feel this. I feel this very deeply. I feel this very strongly. I'm going to just leave this card up for a little bit so you can just feel that energy a little more. I'm sending you this energy that I'm feeling through the screen, you guys, because this is major, all right? Okay, let's move on to the last card here. Realization. Look at this keyhole. So this is all a chapter, and all of this needs to take place for this new and better chapter. All right? See, we're right here at the start, about to go into a new chapter, but we need to finish all these things, resolve these issues till we are allowed to move forward. All right, and I see the number 3 here. That is the number of communication. So makes sense. Communication and connection, which is what this whole role was about. Let me check what the number was on this. 18, that breaks into 9. Okay. 9 is a humanitarian number. Yeah, so you probably have been doing something that helps others, right? Some kind of humanitarian role, something that is helping people who without you would not be able to have this amazing thing in their life, whatever it is. Okay, again, this is a general reading. Whatever that is, whatever that you are bringing about, that all that has created like really good karma for you. Okay, so even though you're going through this right now, don't worry, it will be resolved. It will lead to bigger and better things. This is a multiplied sort of archangel situation where it seems like the universe is crumbling around you, and that's only because it's going to reposition itself and take shape in a different way that will be more beneficial for you, not in a selfish way, but beneficial for you, so that you can continue to help people and even more people, because the universe sees all the good things you're doing and it's like, you know what, we need to expand this. So then it just crumbles everything up. It's going to rebuild, and you are going to be right at the center of it, doing exactly what you always do, what you're supposed to be doing, because the universe has seen you and be consistent with it, and it knows that you will continue to be consistent and to do bigger and better things. I hope this helps you guys. I know this helped me with the things that I've been noticing with this full moon, so I'm feeling very encouraged after this reading. If you're watching the replay, please feel free to if you're watching the replay on YouTube, feel free to follow me on Instagram. It's the same handle, Moon Queen Oracle. If you're already here on Instagram and you're watching the replay, please feel free to comment and give me some feedback, likes, follow if you're not following already. And feel free to also follow me on YouTube. I do longer, fuller oracle readings on there. Not every day. I was doing it every day for a little while, but I do them when I feel called to do them. Like today, I definitely felt called to do this. And for legal purposes, this is for entertainment only. I have to say that, but you guys know I believe that it's much more than that. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you with that, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and finish my matcha tea and start my day, do some yoga. Much needed after the chaotic dreams and kind of just waking up throughout the night. So let's hope for a calmer day today, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.